Good day, champions. Let me ask you a question. When was the last time you truly focused on you? Not your job, not your bills, not what other people think, just you and the dream that's been planted inside you. See, too many people are walking around living someone else's script. They wake up, they go to work, they pay bills, and they call that life. But let me tell you something. You were created for more. You were born with a purpose, a destiny, and a calling. And the only way to step into that calling is to stop looking at what everybody else is doing and start focusing on what you were designed to do. Your dream is not just an idea or a passing thought. It is a responsibility. It is something placed inside of you for a reason, and no one else can fulfill it the way you can. Too many people go through life waiting for permission to chase their dreams. They wait for the perfect moment, the perfect circumstances, or the perfect support system. But the truth is, your dream is yours and yours alone. No one is going to build it for you. No one is going to hand it to you, and no one is going to believe in it more than you do. Most people spend their lives living someone else's plan. They go to school, get a job, and follow a path that was laid out for them without ever questioning if it aligns with what they truly desire. They trade their dreams for security and comfort, not realizing that security without purpose is just a slow form of failure. The reason so many people feel stuck, unfulfilled, and frustrated is because they have ignored the responsibility of their dream. They have chosen to settle rather than step into the unknown and take full ownership of the vision placed inside them. Having a dream is not enough. Dreams don't work unless you do. It's not just about imagining success. We're talking about what you want. It's about putting in the effort, making sacrifices, and taking action every single day to move closer to your goal. Excuses don't build dreams. Blaming circumstances doesn't create success. Only a deep, unshakable commitment to your vision will get you to where you want to be. One of the biggest traps people fall into is waiting for external validation. They want their family to support them. They want their friends to cheer them on. They want the world to acknowledge their potential before they even take the first step. But the reality is most people won't understand your dream because it wasn't given to them. It was given to you. It's your job to nurture it, to protect it, and to work on it, even when no one is clapping for you. The moment you stop looking for approval and start taking full ownership of your path, everything changes. Challenges will come. There will be moments when it feels like nothing is working. There will be times when you doubt yourself, when you question whether it's worth it, and when giving up seems like the easiest option. But responsibility means showing up even when it's hard. It means being disciplined even when you don't feel motivated. It means pushing forward even when there are no visible results yet. Because the truth is, success is built in the unseen moments, the late nights, the early mornings, the sacrifices no one sees. That's where greatness is forged. Every person who has ever achieved something great understood that their dream was their responsibility. They didn't wait for perfect conditions. They didn't let setbacks define them. They didn't depend on others to do the work for them. They made a decision to take full control of their future, and they followed through with relentless action. The same principle applies to anyone who wants to turn their dream into reality. Responsibility requires sacrifice. It requires discipline. It requires a willingness to do what others won't so you can live a life others can't. The journey won't be easy, but the price of regret is far greater than the price of effort. Most people look back on their lives and regret the chances they didn't take more than the ones they did. The pain of wondering what if is far heavier than the weight of the challenges you will face in pursuit of your dream. At the end of the day, no one else can want your dream more than you. No one else can carry it for you. No one else is responsible for making it happen. It is up to you to take action, to stay focused, and to do whatever it takes to bring your vision to life. Distraction is one of the greatest threats to success because it pulls people away from their true purpose. It comes in many forms: social media, meaningless entertainment, unnecessary drama, and even other people's opinions. It sneaks in quietly, taking small amounts of time here and there until one day a person looks up and realizes they've spent years chasing things that don't actually matter. Distraction doesn't always look like a problem. Sometimes it looks like an opportunity. But if it's not aligned with your purpose, it's nothing more than a detour. One of the biggest reasons people don't achieve their dreams is not because they lack talent, intelligence, or resources. It's because they are too distracted to focus on the work required to make their dream a reality. Every time they start making progress, something pulls their attention away. They get caught up in what other people are doing. They waste time scrolling on their phones. They jump from one idea to the next without mastering anything. The problem isn't that they don't have the ability to succeed. It's that they are not giving their full attention to what matters most. There is a war for attention happening every single day. Companies spend billions of dollars trying to grab people's focus because they know something most people don't realize. Attention is power. Whatever a person focuses on the most, they move toward. The problem is most people are giving their attention away freely to things that do nothing to improve their lives. They spend hours consuming content instead of creating their future. They listen to negativity instead of filling their minds with wisdom. They react to every distraction instead of setting boundaries and protecting their time. People who achieve greatness understand the importance of focus. They are ruthless about eliminating distractions. They don't let every notification pull them away from their work. They don't allow other people's drama to drain their energy. They don't spend hours watching other people live their dreams while neglecting their own. They are intentional about their time because they know that every minute wasted is a minute that could have been used to move closer to their destiny. Distraction is not just about wasting time, it's about wasting potential. Every person has gifts, talents, and a purpose, but not everyone will reach their full potential because they allow distractions to steal their focus. Success doesn't happen by accident. It requires deep work, consistency, and the ability to stay locked in on a vision even when there are countless things competing for attention. It requires saying no to things that don't align with the bigger goal. It requires discipline to avoid the easy path of entertainment and choose the harder path of growth. One of the biggest distractions people face is comparison. They spend so much time looking at what others are doing that they lose sight of their own journey. They doubt themselves because someone else seems further ahead. They hesitate to take action because they fear judgment. But comparison is a distraction designed to slow people down. The only race that matters is the one they are running for themselves. The only competition is the person they were yesterday. Another common distraction is fear. Fear of failure, fear of rejection, fear of making mistakes. Fear tricks people into thinking they need more time, more preparation, or more certainty before they start. But fear is just another way distraction disguises itself. It convinces people to stay busy thinking about what could go wrong instead of focusing on taking action. Fear doesn't go away by waiting. It disappears when action is taken in spite of it. The difference between those who succeed and those who don't isn't talent or luck. It's the ability to focus on their purpose and ignore distractions. Focus is a skill that must be developed. It means creating habits that keep priorities in order. It means setting clear goals and sticking to them. It means cutting out anything that does not serve the vision. The stronger the focus, the faster progress happens. Whatever is truly important must be protected at all costs. Success is not something that happens overnight, nor is it something that is handed to people without effort. It is the direct result of personal growth, the process of becoming the kind of person who can handle greater opportunities, responsibilities, and challenges. The reason some people seem to advance in life while others stay stagnant is not because of luck, background, or circumstances. It is because of growth. Those who prioritize their development in mindset, skills, discipline, and character naturally rise to higher levels of success. Many people want success, but they don't want to change. They want more money, more influence, more opportunities, but they are unwilling to grow into the person who can sustain those things. Success is not just about what is acquired, it is about what is maintained. If a person is given $1 million, but has a limited mindset, they will lose it. If someone is given a leadership position but lacks the ability to handle pressure, they will fail. This is why personal growth is so critical. People do not rise to the level of their desires. They rise to the level of their development. Growth is not automatic. Just because someone is getting older does not mean they are getting better. Time does not create success. Intentional effort does. A person must make a conscious decision to grow every single day. This means reading, learning, developing new skills, and challenging limiting beliefs. It means stepping outside of comfort zones, embracing discomfort, and being willing to change habits that no longer serve the bigger vision. Growth requires humility because it forces people to admit they don't know everything and that there is always room to improve. One of the biggest mistakes people make is believing they can achieve more without becoming more. The truth is, success is an inside job. Everything external, money, status, achievements, is simply a reflection of internal development. A strong mindset produces strong results. A disciplined lifestyle creates consistent progress. A confident attitude attracts greater opportunities. The way a person thinks, speaks, and operates determines how far they go in life. This is why successful people never stop growing. They understand that every new level requires a new version of themselves. Personal growth also determines how well a person can handle setbacks. Challenges, failures, and obstacles are inevitable, but those who have developed resilience through growth are able to navigate difficulties without being defeated. A person who has worked on their mindset will see failure as a lesson instead of a final destination. Someone who has developed emotional intelligence will handle criticism and pressure with wisdom instead of reacting out of fear. Growth builds the capacity to withstand adversity and keep moving forward no matter what. There's no shortcut to success, but personal growth accelerates the process. When a person commits to learning, evolving, and sharpening their skills, opportunities begin to appear. Doors that were once closed begin to open. The right connections start to form. Success does not chase people. It is attracted to those who have prepared themselves for it. The more a person grows, the more they elevate into positions where they can achieve greater things. Many people wait for external changes before they take action. They believe that when circumstances improve, they will improve. But the opposite is true. When a person grows, their circumstances follow. A shift in thinking leads to better decisions. Better decisions lead to better habits lead to better results. The cycle always starts from within. The greatest investment anyone can make is in themselves, because the return on that investment is limitless. Personal growth is the foundation of all success. No matter the industry, the goal, or the dream, the principle remains the same. Growth produces results. A person's ability to reach their highest potential is directly tied to their willingness to develop themselves daily. Those who commit to this process will always find themselves ahead, not because they were lucky, but because they became the kind of person who could handle the success they were pursuing. Fear is one of the biggest obstacles standing between people and their dreams. It whispers doubts, magnifies risks, and convinces individuals that they are not ready. It keeps people stuck in hesitation, overthinking every move instead of making real progress. But fear is not the real problem. Inaction is. Fear only has power over those who allow it to keep them stagnant. The moment action is taken, fear begins to lose its grip. The only way to truly overcome fear is to move forward despite it. Most people wait for fear to disappear before they take action. They believe they need to feel confident before they start, but that is not how confidence works. Confidence is built through doing. The first step may be uncomfortable, the second may still feel uncertain, but with each step forward, fear shrinks while courage grows. Taking action rewires the mind, proving that what once seemed impossible is not as terrifying as it appeared. The more a person does something, the less intimidating it becomes. Fear thrives on hesitation. The longer someone waits to take action, the bigger fear becomes. It starts as a small thought of doubt, but quickly turns into a paralyzing belief. When a person allows fear to dictate their decisions, they train themselves to avoid challenges instead of facing them. This leads to missed opportunities, unrealized potential, and a life of regret. Every dream left unpursued is a result of fear winning the battle. But the truth is, fear is nothing more than illusion. It feels real, but it only exists in the mind. It can only control those who refuse to push past it. Action interrupts the cycle of fear. The moment a step is taken, the focus shifts from worrying about the unknown to engaging with the process. Action turns fear into fuel, transforming nervous energy into momentum. It forces the brain to stop dwelling on what could go wrong and start adapting to what is happening. The greatest breakthroughs come not from waiting for fear to disappear, but from acting while fear is still present. Every successful person has felt fear, but the difference is they did not let it stop them. Fear makes problems seem bigger than they are. When a person takes action, they gain clarity. What once seemed like a massive challenge becomes a series of small, manageable steps. Fear often comes from uncertainty, from not knowing what will happen next. But taking action provides experience, and experience brings understanding. With every challenge faced, confidence grows, and what once seemed impossible becomes second nature. The things that once triggered fear become stepping stones to greater success. The more a person leans into action, the less power fear has over them. Each time they push through fear, they prove to themselves that they are stronger than their doubts. They learn that failure is not something to fear, but something to embrace as part of the journey. Action turns fear into wisdom, mistakes into lessons, and obstacles into opportunities. The only real failure is failing to try. The people who succeed in life are not those who never feel fear, but those who refuse to let fear make decisions for them. Every great achievement starts with a single step forward. Those who take action, even when they feel unprepared, always get further than those who wait for the perfect moment. Fear will always try to convince people to stay where they are, to avoid discomfort, and to play it safe. But nothing extraordinary comes from comfort zones. Everything worth having requires courage, and courage is built through action. Fear may never fully disappear, but it can always be defeated one step, one decision, and one bold move at a time. Faith and vision are the foundation of every great achievement. They are the unseen forces that shape reality, guiding individuals toward their destiny even when the path is unclear. Faith is the ability to believe in something before it exists, to trust in possibilities that have not yet manifested. Vision is the ability to see beyond the present circumstances, to imagine a future that is greater than the current reality. Together, they create the mindset necessary to turn dreams into reality. Without faith, doubt takes over. Without vision, direction is lost. Those who cultivate both are able to navigate challenges, overcome obstacles, and achieve the impossible. Everything that exists today began as a vision in someone's mind. Every building, invention, business, and movement was once just an idea. The people who bring these ideas to life are the ones who refuse to be limited by what they see in front of them. They hold onto their vision even when others doubt them. They have faith that their efforts will pay off, even when there is no visible evidence of success. They understand that faith is not about seeing, it is about believing. Vision is not about waiting for proof, it is about creating the future through belief and action. Most people allow their circumstances to dictate their vision. They look at their bank account, their current skills, or their environment, and allow those things to determine what they believe is possible. But faith requires seeing beyond the present moment. It requires trusting that growth is happening even when there are no immediate results. The most successful people understand that reality is shaped by thoughts, beliefs, and consistent action. They refuse to be limited by temporary situations because they know that everything can change when faith and vision are applied. Challenges will always arise on the path to success. The road will never be smooth, and there will always be moments of doubt. But faith gives the strength to keep going when things get tough. It allows individuals to trust that setbacks are just setups for comebacks. Vision provides clarity and direction, ensuring that distractions and temporary difficulties do not lead to permanent failure. Those who lack faith and vision often give up at the first sign of difficulty, while those who possess them press forward regardless of the obstacles they face. Faith and vision are what separate dreamers from achievers. Many people have ideas and ambitions, but without faith, they hesitate to take action. Without vision, they become overwhelmed by fear and uncertainty. Those who succeed are the ones who refuse to let circumstances dictate their belief in what is possible. They understand that faith is like a seed. It must be planted, nurtured, and protected until it grows into something real. They guard their vision from negativity, refusing to allow doubt to take root in their minds. The power of faith and vision extends beyond personal success. It inspires others to believe in what is possible for their own lives. A person with strong faith and a clear vision becomes a leader, motivating those around them to pursue their own dreams. They serve as a living example that belief, persistence, and focus can turn any dream into a reality. The world has been changed by individuals who refuse to accept limitations and instead chose to believe in something greater. Their vision became a movement, and their faith became the driving force behind transformation. Faith and vision are the most valuable assets a person can possess. Money, resources, and opportunities may come and go, but a strong belief in oneself and a clear vision for the future will always create new possibilities. Those who develop unshakable faith and a powerful vision will always find a way forward, no matter the circumstances. They understand that the future is not something to wait for, it is something to create. Every breakthrough, every success, and every achievement begins in the mind before it becomes a reality. Mastery is not achieved through luck, talent, or shortcuts. It is built through consistency, the daily commitment to improvement, and the willingness to do the work even when motivation fades. Those who master their craft, their skills, or their mindset do so because they show up every day and put in the effort, no matter how small. It is not about one big action, but about repeated, disciplined practice over time. Small, consistent actions compound into extraordinary results. Most people overestimate what they can do in a short period and underestimate what they can achieve through years of consistent effort. They start with excitement, full of motivation, but when results do not come immediately, they lose interest. This is why so many fail to reach their full potential, not because they lack ability, but because they lack consistency. Mastery does not come from occasional bursts of effort. It comes from sustained, focused practice. Consistency creates habits, and habits shape identity. A person who commits to daily practice in any area eventually becomes an expert in that field. A writer who writes every day becomes a great author. An athlete who trains daily becomes a champion. A speaker who practices consistently commands any stage. Every master was once a beginner, but they became exceptional because they never stopped improving. They did not rely on talent alone, but on the power of disciplined repetition. The greatest breakthroughs happen through persistence. Many quit just before they reach a turning point because they do not see immediate progress, but mastery requires patience. Growth is often invisible at first. The person who works out every day may not see changes right away, but over time, their body transforms. The entrepreneur who builds their business consistently may struggle in the beginning, but steady effort eventually leads to success. Progress is happening even when it is not visible. One of the biggest challenges in staying consistent is boredom. The process of mastery is not always exciting. Repeating the same actions, practicing the same skills, and refining small details may not seem thrilling, but this is where greatness is built. Those who succeed are the ones who embrace repetition, knowing that excellence is found in the details. They do not look for instant gratification, but instead trust the process. Discipline is what separates the average from the extraordinary. Anyone can work hard for a day, a week, or even a month, but true mastery belongs to those who remain committed for years. They continue when others give up. They train when no one is watching. They improve even when there is no immediate reward. Their consistency makes them unstoppable. Success is not about doing something perfectly. It is about doing it consistently. Many wait for the perfect moment, the perfect plan, or the perfect circumstances before they take action. But mastery is not about perfection. It is about progress. Even small improvements every day lead to massive transformation over time. Those who commit to daily growth find themselves far ahead of those who only take action when they feel like it. Consistency builds confidence. Every time a person shows up, they prove to themselves that they are capable. Each small victory builds momentum, and momentum creates unstoppable progress. Doubt fades when effort is repeated. Confidence is earned through repetition, and mastery is built through persistence. Those who commit to the process, no matter how difficult, become the best in their field. The secret to greatness is simple, but not easy. Show up every day, do the work, and never stop improving. It is not about intensity, it is about longevity. Those who master anything in life do so because they refuse to quit. They understand that success is not one grand moment, but a series of small, consistent actions that, over time, create something extraordinary. So today, make a decision. Focus on yourself, focus on your dream, work it, grow it, and don't stop until you hold it in your hands. Because when you commit to you, when you commit to your purpose, nothing in this world can stop you. Let's go get it.